And welcome back to my Let's Play of Insurmountable. So we have finished the first mountain. Now we can tackle the second. There is supposedly an antenna high up on the summit that is amplifying the electromagnetic radiation. You need to find out what effect it has on the amulet. Okay. Friendly weather. Anomaly. Choose a route. Oh. Shit, so I have to pick one of those though? That is nuts. 25% energy cost and time cost, 1 sanity per hour. Yeah, I guess I'll do the very thin air. Oh, this is gonna be nuts. Anybody good? Honestly, the journalist has a lot of really good shit. Yeah, I'll take the journalist again. Oh, since this is going to be an oxygen depriving thing though. Oh, I can take a bit more. Damn, can't take the CO2 tank. That'd be helpful. I guess another can of food. I can't really think of anything else to take, but -8, but plus 0.75, so I only lose a little bit of oxygen. That is not bad. Oh boy, that is way up there. Holy crap. That is way... The cliff face rises impressively above you. It seems surreal, so incredible. The research station, the time loop. What have you gotten yourself into? Cold air flows into your lungs, and now, to top it all off, you have to think of a way into an experiment with an antenna at the top of this mountain. You gaze down at the glowing green stone. Even if that woman's theory is correct and the stone is charged with radiation, why would that affect the time loop? And are you putting your life in danger? Probably. You take a deep breath and give yourself a shake. Waiting here twiddling your thumbs is not an option. Better to face your fate. Oh my god, that is way the up there. I wonder if I can click way... Damn, I can go all that way before burning out my energy? That is crazy. Well, at least I have a good inkling of where to go. Man, because I can't afford to dilly-dally too much, because that's a long... Oh my god. I hate to see Mountain 3 then if this is number 2. You pull your hood down around your face, and as you glance around, you notice some tracks in the snow. The paw prints look like they belong to a bear, but the pattern is unusual, as if the bear was walking on its hind legs. The tracks lead you to a cave. A steaming kettle hangs over a fire pit. Next to the fire sits a figure draped from head to toe in animal furs. A hermit? Could this be your bear? Darn, should have taken some hot tea. The hermit gazes stoically into the fire, his face obscured by a wild thatch of beard. He ladles the contents of the kettle into the bowl and hands it to you. The stew has a strong odor that stings your nostril. You can't help thinking that if you're not careful, you might wind up in that kettle yourself. The stew tastes even worse than it smells. You only manage to choke down the viscous slop. Whether you'll be able to keep it down is another question. It burns your throat. There's no way this stuff can be good for you. You look helplessly at the hermit, but he won't meet your eye. You thrust the bowl into his hands and take off. You hope he hasn't poisoned you. Oof. That hurts. Level up. Yeah, how about that? Okay, good. I can go that way. So yeah, I'll go this way. I'll hit points of interest. They could help. I mean, they always could, but man, that is a long-ass way. And we began some 5 minutes ago, so here's hoping we can reach the summit and then reach the goal, I'm sure. So we'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. Tent hastily erected against the side of a rock wall catches your attention. As you get closer, you discover a sleeping mountaineer. His clothes are torn into pieces, and you can tell by his face that he's in bad shape. You can't say how long he has left to live or whether he will make it. I don't have any of that, but I can You roll the stranger into the recovery position and speak to him in a soothing voice. Despite your best efforts, he makes no sound and does not move. You cannot help him. Why not? Why not indeed? So we still have to go. Gusts of snow pout your face as a bear runs up in front of you. A glowing aura surrounds the creature and it gestures at you to follow it. For a moment you wonder if you've gone insane or maybe the hermit poisoned you. Oh, bloody hell. And now you are suffering the consequences. It is also possible that you are long dead and the bear is guiding you into the afterlife. So you have been poisoned. This isn't quite the way you thought you'd go. You always figured you'd wind up buried under an avalanche or crushed by a boulder. A proper mountaineer's death. You look around. The bear stops near some shrubbery. Behind it you can make out the mouth of a cave. You cast about for some sign that you're in the afterlife. Nothing, but you do find some very real equipment. Your heart swells with gratitude. Sure. Sure, cause what the ever-loving man. Makes total no sense whatsoever. So, I ate the tainted stew, and a magical bear guided me to some equipment. Yeah. The terrain slopes down in front of you. It's completely covered with boulders and rock fragments. You touch every rock twice before you put your full weight on it. Your caution pays off, and you finally reach level ground. Yep, that is exactly what we did. Yeah, so don't really want to go that way because that's fine. I can get to that item from over here. Gotta be careful though. That's the thing. Gotta be careful. Just because. Granted, I'm slowly coming up on the cliff face, so maybe once I start climbing, maybe it won't look as far away. That's probably, although that's the other problem is, well, we're still pretty low. You discover some wild berries on a bush. They are bright in color, orange almost. You hesitate. They could be poisonous, yet a little sustenance would do you a world of good. The berries are slightly tart but fresh and tasty. You feel them replenishing your energy and strengthening you for the long journey still ahead of you. You are grateful that nature challenges you, yet also takes care of you. Level up. Oh, I do not want that. I'll take the energy, though. Save my energy and get myself up the damn mountain. So we still have to go that way, though. But I mean, honestly, look at that. I'm barely using any energy going that way. That's helpful. Cold nights, ice labyrinth. What the is an ice labyrinth? But either way, I'm saving like 40% of my energy, which is not bad. On a vegetated rocky plateau, you spot a hunched old woman searching among the craggy rocks for edible plants and berries. When she notices you, she smiles and holds out some herbs. I do have some hot tea, right? No. Climb onto the plateau and help the old woman in her search. Under a rock, you do indeed find some fresh herbs. They smell aromatic and invigorating. The woman thanks you and shares the harvest with you. Yeah. Oh, that's helpful. And I still have a little bit of time left on my on my boosts, so in all honesty, now would be the time to climb. Now would definitely be the time to climb. Only level 3? Well, thought I'd be higher. A flock of migratory birds flies over your head. You gawp incredulously as the animals change formation and make shapes in the heavens. Migratory birds are extremely rare at these altitudes, but the sight of them warms your heart. As the birds slowly disappear over the horizon, you think about all the mysterious and inexplicable things you've encountered during your journey. Are they the result of a natural phenomenon? Are they anomalies, or could the mysterious occupiers be behind them all? You still don't understand what's happening here, but something inside you tells you that you will find what you're looking for. How about... don't really need that yet. I'll do the warm temp thing. Yeah, that's not that far, and in all honesty, it's worth it. Yeah, and plus I still have my bonuses. The path ahead of you tapers to a narrow passage lined with columns of brittle ice. One of the ice towers has collapsed and is blocking your way. You check the mound of ice. It would consume a lot of your strength to make your way through it, but it should be passable. I'd rather not. Shards of ice fly wildly as you hack away at the ice. You clear away the chunk by chunk until you've cleared the passage. You take a deep breath. Your arms ache, but you did it. Well, at least my temp is going up now, so that does help. Oh my god, that is still so far away. And yeah, I still have the energy preserve. Definitely helpful. Maybe I can get a third one later. I don't feel like getting it. As you approach a skeletal tree, you discover countless red ribbons with golden lettering tied to its spindly branches. Unfortunately, you can't decipher the writing. You don't know why, but for some reason you find the spot very moving. You make a wish for energy, baby. Because then I can climb back up. Honestly, that was worth it. That was worth it. And if I need to get my temp up, I'll just use an item of some kind. Man, that is still way the hell up there. That's where my breaking point will be. Nothing helpful around. Honestly, this mountain isn't that bad. Well, it's not that bad. It's worse. Oh, you're making me look bad, and that's not good. I could probably burn... yeah. Even though it'll burn all my remaining energy, it's worth it. Yeah, we're getting close. Hopefully I haven't... Steps have been honed into the stone, leading you to a pedestal of sorts. Some type of religious site or shrine. Maybe you're not a particularly spiritual person, but somehow this place feels holy. It might just be your imagination, but you prayed to the shrine for a good chunk of energy. I can actually get pretty damn close to the top there. But, don't feel like going back around. So, yeah, I guess I'll shoot for it. Honestly, okay, that looks a little closer. When climbing next to a flat crevice, you lose your footing and start sliding down. After a few feet, you manage to catch yourself. I'll use that. Quickly pull myself up. Yeah, that burned off a lot of my energy. But it's worth it. It's worth it, and honestly, I'm doing... oh, how about... I do see all these over here, and they're honestly in good spots. They're honestly in really good spots. And I can make it up there in time. Yeah, that's fine. You march along a mountain ridge. Its steep slopes lined with gnarled trees define the elements. You spot an oxygen bottle on the narrow and fragile-looking ledge. You could pick up a branch and try and salvage the item. Your branch brushes the oxygen bottle, but you lack the strength to move it in your direction. You did it. You hold the oxygen bottle aloft like a trophy. Worth it. Very much worth it. I think all my... Oh, my energy thing is almost down. You sit down on a rock to relax. A pleasant warmth slowly fills your body. You touch the stone with your hand. It's so warm the ice and snow around it is melted. Why didn't you notice that before? You close your eyes and regain some warmth. Worth every bit. Oh, a swarm of flies hovers over a trench. Their buzzing sounds unusually loud and strange to you. Heart pounding, you peer over the edge of the trench. At the bottom you see a pile of human corpses intertwined, their faces covered in black spots. You've covered your mouth and your nose, but sickly sweet stench of rotting flesh still overwhelms you. As you get closer, you discover that the corpses don't have the spots on their faces after all. Their skin has been eaten away in patches as though spattered with acid. You've never seen anything like it, but you don't let it deter you. You rummage through the corpse's bag and find equipment. It was well worth the risk. Cool. Temperature when moving. Oh. Level up. I'll do the take it slow. Yeah, and that'll still get me up there just fine. Yeah, no, we're still making good time too. Oh, this mountain. Though to be fair, I haven't really had too much trouble as of late, probably because I'm becoming better at doing this. The first one was the only real problem, but that was just because I wasn't used to it. Like I said, I haven't played this game in years. Which is crazy to think. It's like, no, I did play it just like once a couple of years ago, because the arcade's been gone for a couple of years now, which is crazy to think. Honestly, that show did last, what, like 5 years on a weekly basis, which is pretty good, but I just don't have... Time is not on my side. Mysterious singing washes over you like a soothing wave, light and magical, almost like an echo from another world. Sure. The singing is coming from a cave leading deep into the mountain. You're just about to enter the cave when you discover the bones outside the entrance. I do still have the plans. You follow a low passageway, which after a while opens up into a spacious cavern. A fire is cackling in the middle of the cave, casting bizarre shadows on the rock walls. Standing beside it is a woman dressed in furs with a soot-smeared face. Cautiously you approach her. When she sees you, she stops singing and smiles mysteriously at you. She takes some herbs and starts to chew them, signaling that you should do the same. I only lose a... The woman starts singing again, and her song sounds strangely off-key now, making the hairs on the back of your neck stand up. Her mouth is torn open like a black hole, and you are sucked into. In a panic, you cling to a rock, crawling on all fours until you're finally out in the open again. You hear a distant laugh, shrill and cold. You've never felt so weak and vulnerable. Okay. I'm almost to the top now, right? Isn't it up there? I can't really tell from here. I should be getting close. It is really hard to tell, man. It is really hard to tell. I wish I could look at my inventory. Oh, the air is getting thin and your breath is heavy. You have entered the death zone. I do not want to waste the energy. Besides, I have the oxygen bottle anyways, so... That's fine. That is fine by me. You come across the remnants of a wall. Weathered stone wolf's head stares at you with its lifeless eyes. Well, I don't have the energy for it. Oh, it's still way the hell up there? Holy sh... It looked closer. Oh, me, man. Don't tell me I have to go back down and back up. You encounter a mountaineer sitting listlessly on the icy ground. He does not seem to notice you. The mountaineer remains seated and won't be moved. Well, I tried. Reduced energy cost when moving, but increased time cost. Yeah, why not? Dude didn't want... Fine, it's like I tried to help you. Oh my god. Does that mean I still have to go down and back up? As you climb along a crevice in a glacier, you see an oxygen bottle together with an oxygen mask buried under a thick layer of ice. Shards fly as you smash a sharp stone against the ice over and over. Your hands hurt and your knuckles are bloody, but you don't give up. Finally, you have removed enough ice to grab the oxygen bottle and pull it towards yourself, but you're out of luck. The bottle and the mask are damaged and you cannot use them. Oh, yeah, totally worth it. Holy that is nuts, man. That is still way... It looked a lot closer. God. I guess technically it's not that far off. I guess not. I'm gonna see what other items I can get and then probably... I can make it there. That's the thing. I can make it. And there's a cave over there. I wonder if I can get... there. Well, let's see what this does. You squint as you try to make out what you're seeing. Behind the rocks, barely recognizable against the landscape, is a dome-like structure. The fierce winds have not been kind to it. Its surface is peppered with holes. You slowly walk around the dome. It must have been left here by the occupiers, but what was it used for? You peered through one of the cracks in the interior. It's completely empty. There is nothing of interest here. Well, thank you. That means... yeah, I'll sleep a long time and... oh, my sanity goes down. Boo. Don't get me wrong, I'll be fine. Yeah, and plus I can see my way over there anyways. I'll just have to use one of my flower thingies later. Can't freaking see anything, man. Oh. What I want to do is... do I have food? No, of course not. Fine, then I'll go for the cave. A desert of snow and ice stretches before you, radiantly bright as if you're staring into the sun. You screw your eyes up to see better. They feel irradiated and start to ache. You wipe your face with your hands. Tears are running down your cheeks. I'll keep going. You feel like there's something in your eyes. A fly, perhaps? You rub at your eye, but it feels more like there's something in it. Your vision blurry as the ground opens up before you and you slide into a crevice. Fortunately, it isn't very deep and you come away with just a fright. Oh, really? Snowblind? That's a thing? That's a thing? I sent you. That thing? I sent you. No, I didn't. Get me out of here, camera. It's like I didn't mean to right click. I'm trying to see where the hell I'm going. A cave, good. You enter a cave, it's dry and sheltered from the wind. Explore the tunnel you want to explore, but it's so dark that you can't see your hand in front of your face. Flashlight illuminates the passageway and you go even deeper into the cave. Finally, you enter a chamber and find a box containing some provisions. Hell to the yes. I lie down and sleep, and yeah, I can afford to sleep briefly. That's fine. Level up. Yes, I will take it. I will definitely take it. So we're almost there. Going over a little 20 today, but in all honesty, it's like it was either stop there or... oof, that is not good. Okay, so I want to go here. Because I do... Oh, my sanity is going... Oh, fuck me. I didn't realize my sanity was dropping to the point of no return. I'll fix that once I get up here. I'll use probably one plant and one can of... There we go. That'll cover me for a while. Because normally once I get to the top anyways, it gives way to some bonus stats. Oh my god. Am I almost to the top of this damn thing? I mean, I'm still doing okay time-wise. Not a terrible amount. I mean, it only took about 25 minutes to get here, which... it's not bad. 25, 26 minutes, yeah. Well, we have made it to the top at the very least. Your heart races as you haul yourself up to the summit. You did it. Finally, you immediately take a look at the structure. A steel mast rises into the sky and metal wire supports the large struts that sprout from either side of it. It's definitely an antenna. You move closer, taking out the amulet. The stone in your hand pulses strongly, evenly. The wires on the mast begin to vibrate and you hear a humming sound. It's quiet at first, but then starts to grow louder and louder. It seems the young woman was correct, at least about the radiation. It's strong up here, but is it strong enough to stop the time loop? Deep in thought, you lean against the mast. Then you notice a few strange notches on one of the metal struts. You scrape away the ice. No, those aren't notches. They're letters. People have carved their initials into the steel. You gasp in surprise when you see your name right there alongside the others. What does it mean? Why can't you remember reaching this summit before? The whole thing is getting out of control. You have to go back and confront the mysterious stranger. Yep, just like I thought. Just like I thought. Which also means good, because we have burned way more time than I would have liked, but, I mean, we finally made it to... It was a long march to this thing. That's the thing, it was a long march to this damn thing, so we finally made it. And now we can bring this one to a close, and when we come back, we will make our way back to camp. So in the meantime, though, if you liked what you saw, make sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and of course, as always, thanks for watching.